I'm not Luca. Big Cora, tell me who bada. Big Cora, tell me who harder. Hot mama, baby girl bana. International, I'm not Luca. Big Cora, tell me who bada. Big Cora, tell me who harder.
No yali kanyeje, jisike makineme, ineme. Papa didn't go de look at your face so, but I see be no be the case so. No the kwa, no yali, no the kwa, no yali kwa. What? I my girls and I know when we go, then we go.
Hot mama, baby girl bana. International, I'm not Luca. Big Cora, tell me who bada. Big Cora, tell me who harder. Hot mama, baby girl bana. International, I'm not Luca. Big Cora, tell me who bada. Big Cora, tell me who harder.
What are you doing? What are you doing there? What I am doing is preparing to give a little bit of energy. She's eight. Look.
I just finished drinking some Copan.
I'ma just finish drinking Copan. And eating chicken, because, you know, that's what black people do.
Yeah. Eat chicken, y'all.
Oh, I sound like fucking Dracula. I sound like...
That's you.
Oh, the diabolical! The goddamn light on in this room, Lord.
I should have been wearing my Lux listening shirt. That's what I should have been doing.
Oh, branding.
Yeah.
Look, sometimes you gotta, you know.
I forgot.
I think...
I put this on. I should be wearing Lux.
She said I was trying to be myself. Be yourself. Like, I don't wear them all the time. I mean, you can't go to sleep. We have a conversation to have.
No, I'm sleepy.
Dear God.
Look at me. I'm sleepy.
Amma Johnson. Jesus Christ. What are you doing? I'm all over the place. What are you doing there? What I am doing is preparing to give a little bit of energy. She's eight. Look.
I just finished drinking some Copan.
I'm going to do my best not to go to the gas station.
I gotta keep this link. Sleep music for Tauruses. Yes, it sounds really wonderful too. Sleep music.
Today, let's see, it is 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay.
Amma is in love with Copan vodka. I think it's official. We just tested the hot chicken.
The honey hot.
Honey hot chicken. And
and
Jollof rice.
the jollof rice that will be serving on January 23rd at Miyagi. You see these cocktail glasses. Somebody, not me, had a martini.
Oh, you can see it. Okay. Let me put the phone down.
No, you can pick your phone up because you need to see what you look like.
Are we live?
We are live.
Oh my God, we're live. She
We're-
didn't tell me that we're live.
I told you we were gonna do this.
I thought it was recording.
I'ma just finish drinking Copan.
Look, I didn't drink shit.
I'm really not a lush, y'all. I don't even
And
really
eat
drink.
chicken, because, you know, that's what black people do.
She said this,
Y'all.
yo.
So where are we?
Here's
I
the
can find
link.
myself.
I'm sending you the link.
We don't have a little music in the background. We couldn't do both.
I'm scared because
Oh yeah.
the
yeah,
copyright
yeah,
shit,
yeah,
right?
You're right.
Let's be clear about the like. I've slightly poured some music into the set, just like, and not let it play entirely,
I understand.
because you know these people want us to pay for everything. Okay, so what's our us conversation? Our us conversation is rooted in the fact that group economics is in play. Our us conversation is about the fact that we will be at Miyagi on January 23rd for a mere 2 hours for our British soul tasting. We've just had the hot chicken and jollof rice, which is
It was rather tasty.
it's perfect. The flavors, it's just a subtle hint of hot. It's just enough. It's the hot chicken was perfect. I could eat all the skins off all the chickens just because it was the texture was, you know, it's all about texture. The texture was great. The sweetness to hot ratio was balanced.
Yeah, I've been accused of making it very hot, and so this one toned it down a little bit.
It's a little, you know, like I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little embarrassed because the plates look like this now. We probably should have shown you the plates at conception, but those pictures will be on Instagram at least Ajebu Catering's site on Instagram. They probably will be tagged on Lux Listening's page as well, so that you get to see the before, because the before was a pretty plate with parsley and paprika or cayenne sprinkles around the sides.
Well, they'll see it.
Very nicely done. This is carnage, basically. This is us going in. The Copan will be with us. Look, the Copan force will be with us. Did you send this? I think
That's
I put
the
this.
business. I have to say, the Copan has me. I really, really enjoy it. It is smooth, very smooth. It doesn't have a biting edge to it, or that, you know, when it's going down, you almost want to cough. It almost tastes like rubbing alcohol. Some vodkas can taste like that. This is the smoothest vodka I have ever had. I could be drinking a tonic every day of that. And what I did was we paired it with some pineapple juice.
Paired it with pineapple juice at first, and then I used an antioxidant mix of juices from Aldi.
And I sprinkled
Cherry,
some cayenne in there.
purple carrots, berries, and she sprinkled cayenne on top of it.
Oh my gosh.
It's not a slow penetration.
No, it's not a slow
The
penetration.
cocktail that he makes on site, typically for Miyagi, is the slow penetration. This was a very impromptu pairing for the Copan vodka that we just did, and I didn't have it, so I can't talk. But Ama is the spokesperson for
so
Copan.
good. Oh my
Copan
God.
smooth. Don't let the smooth taste fool you.
Amen. It was like, I wanted to say after the slow penetration.
See, that's why you shouldn't drink, because then your business starts
But it
coming
feels
out.
like, oh my goodness.
When you drink,
Anyway,
you got to be careful with the alcohol, with the spirits, because your business will get poured all
No,
out on the
that
good
was-
internet, Lord.
that
And
was
I'm just
really,
afraid
really good.
that if the business is on the internet, then everybody gonna laugh at you, and if
was-
that.
No, I mean, I'm just saying after slow penetration. Anyway, ladies, you know.
You know what's
You
slow.
know.
You know what it means.
And that tingle afterwards. Anyway, let me stop. It was the cayenne, the subtle kick at the end. Oh my word! This is some good vodka, you
She
guys.
said, "My word."
Y'all gotta get a bottle or 2 or 3. It's good.
Ama is saying she about to buy like 3,
5.
4, 5 bottles for the family.
5 bottles. These are gift worthy, for real. D-Bass, the Booze Brothers?
Yeah.
Y'all outdid yourselves with this. This is some good vodka.
So you said that the black is stronger.
I found that the black was stronger than this one that I just had, and I would say I prefer this over the black. And the black one is the one that they make the slow penetration with. And
Every time you say just.
and
I understand. It's probably that probably is really working for them. The name of the drink being
The
slow
thing,
penetration.
yeah.
That the ladies name the drinks.
yeah, the
It's like
ladies name the drink.
it's like a slip up. Like, oh, you weren't expecting that thing. Mhm.
Yeah, and what I had almost tasted like a popsicle. It was really good.
Right, like
All of
the
it
what
together.
was that? The
Oh.
dreamsicle-ish.
Not even a dreamsicle as
cream,
it is.
not creamy.
It wasn't creamy.
Right.
It's more like a popsicle. Maybe like
Look, would you like another one? I'll pour you another one.
The grape popsicle.
Look, I'll pour you another one if it means that you're gonna
Like,
acquire the Copan,
I would
because
want
that is
to know
the
how to make popsicles with the vodka, because alcohol doesn't
How do you-
freeze.
This is my question, because the other day we were at Epic Burger, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the chocolate shake was on point.
And I had the coffee shake.
If somebody sprinkled a little bit of this in there, that's what I was thinking when we were sitting there. I was like, I wonder what Copan would taste like in this. You know, I'm not the girl to be daredevil and trying,
Yes.
but I was like, I bet you just a nice little splash of Copan in the chocolate shake. The chocolate shake was pretty as it was, because they like squirted the chocolate syrup and then they poured the shake in over it. I have photos of it. Don't worry, it's beautiful. You'll see that too. But that's what I was thinking when we
Yeah.
were at the Epic Burger the other night. I was like, Copan. I'm like, if
I'm about
you
to use
just
words that I can't even use.
you can use words. This is adult
This is
channel. It's
like-
after 10
I
o'clock.
wanna
I'm
say,
grown.
sucking on a popsicle with, see? Now you made the face. I told you. But anyway, yeah. If I don't know, do you have to use dry ice to freeze alcohol? I don't know, but whatever can be done to make a popsicle, like what I had as a popsicle
That's a good question, Alma.
in the summertime.
How does
or
that
any
work?
time. Yeah, that's the business.
The business.
That's the business. I would encourage everybody to get a bottle of Copan vodka.
Not just because you want people to support it, because you really
No,
really
I really like it. You know, and I'm not gonna say somebody should get something if it doesn't taste good, or if it's not good, or if I don't like it myself.
Yeah, that would be disingenuous.
Yeah, that wouldn't.
I've had a splash. I had okay, so I'm the punk. I had the little those little eyedroppers.
Okay.
I call them eyedroppers because it's like the
The little
equivalent to
thingy.
like putting the little drop of Visine. It's like a drip of taste.
Okay.
And I had not had anything to eat, and I
And you
felt,
felt it. And you had the Copan Black, right?
Yes, that
Yeah,
was what
it's
that was the
stronger.
tastings.
So I'm not a drinker per se. Like sometimes I go out, I don't even finish my drink. So that's why I said, and actually I had 2 of them. I had 2 cocktails that night of the Copan Black.
She was doing something. Look, she was doing something.
But this one is so smooth going down. You have to be careful because you could
It's
probably
sneaky.
drink it all night long. Like, whereas I had 2 cups of that, I might be able to get 2, maybe even 3. I could probably do 3 cocktails, and I normally don't even finish 1 glass.
That's how sneaky it is.
It's so good. I
Now you don't know how much you poured in because I didn't pay attention to your pour. I just went to the I went to the refrigerator and I came back and she was still pouring and I was like, look, I was like this. I was like,
so I'm
should she
well, I
be
didn't
doing
pour
that?
a lot.
Should she be doing that? What are you doing?
No, because I'm not a drinker, so I'm not gonna pour copious
So she was
amounts.
pouring slowly.
But
when I came back, I was like, how much did she pour?
so I don't know where it was, but maybe about that much of it. So I don't know what that is, but it was perfect.
Because I poured like a little bit for Dr. D. I poured like that much for her. So you had like that much.
Yeah, to
Off
the
the top.
side. Yeah, so
Off the
what
top.
you see from there down.
That's almost like a shot.
Yeah.
I would say that's the
Yeah,
equivalent
but yeah,
of
it
a
was
shot.
definitely was a
The
shot.
equivalent of a shot.
And in one of these. So
right, little.
yeah, with the pineapple first, and then we added the other. So I had some before she added the. You added the other stuff. But
Right, the antioxidant berry.
it was
the berry mix.
very good, and that cayenne that settled to
I
the
got
bottom
all kind of ideas for this.
was so good.
And I don't even
so,
drink.
well, what did we say? I mean, do we want to say it? I mean, we were talking about ginger. We were talking about
Oh right.
hair.
So and then what I said, what I was just thinking when you were saying that was like I have the berry mix that you get like at Costco for like smoothies, and the frozen berries. Just throwing one of those in there
Yeah.
with it,
Yeah.
like instead maybe in addition or
Keep it cool.
instead of for like ice purposes, even the little
Absolutely.
flavor as it melts. I'm excited. I'm excited about. I've always
I
been
would
excited
infuse
about
it,
Copan.
like, I would take this and definitely put ginger in there or put pear in there, and then put it in.
We're talking way too much about this. Is an
It's
us
good,
conversation. Look,
though.
it's an us conversation, and this is us.
Yes.
Copan, this is us. Hot chicken, jollof rice. This is us on January 23rd
Yes.
for British Soul at Miyagi. We do have tickets on Eventbrite as well as the Lux Listening site. If you're interested, there's a
Come
tier.
on out.
There are tiers for tickets, right? The tiers for tickets. You can get an all-in, so you get cocktail, you get a tasting of the Ajebu Catering's honey hot chicken, as well as the jollof rice. They're $44. You could get the jollof rice and the honey hot chicken separate if you're not interested in the cocktail, or you could just come and get the cocktails, and the cocktails are like $13. But the cheapest thing to do is to get the dinner and the cocktail, and that's $44. It's 2 hours. It's at Miyagi Records on 55th. We were there in November, and we did Hip Life, which was a more African. What was it? East African?
No,
West African. My apologies. West African iteration of music to pair with. What do we have? We had jollof rice. We had plantains. And we had the red.
Yeah.
That's the beans, honey. The red. And was there black too?
No, I didn't make black.
No, we just had black.
I made
Okay.
black here.
Correct.
Black is made with black beans, and the red is made with black
eyed
eyed peas.
Yeah.
And I found out that so I know a friend of yours was like, "Is that African bean stew?" And I'm like, "Yes." They started calling it red because they were making it with kidney beans at one point. So
Would that be as flavorful?
I don't know. I don't
like
like
kidney
kidney
beans.
beans. I don't like them. I mean, it's not my
Like black eyed
Go-to.
peas have so much flavor.
It's got a it's robust.
It's distinct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then I like black beans because it has a subtle, but it still has
Right.
a flavor. But
Like
it's
I like
more
them both.
subtle.
I think I like the black and the red differently.
Mhm.
I like them
Yeah.
both a lot. The taste was on par to me. Like
Mhm.
my expectation for the black. It was mild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
but
you could eat it with you could eat the black with a lot of different things. Where the red might be too much depending on what you pair it with.
Right.
But
because that black eyed peas.
That's what was missing. I'm just being honest. Look, like
we were supposed to make it. Oh,
what?
I forgot that we were supposed to make the.
I didn't. No, I wasn't under the. I was like grateful, and
because
I didn't think
we're
about.
Gonna have red.
Oh, the red is gonna be a part of it. Okay, perfect.
Menu.
So that's 3 basically, and I don't know. I did miss the plantains too. I was like,
yeah,
but the bottom line of it is everything was super flavorful. I don't know, something different about the rice that I did notice when I was eating it. Like, I enjoyed it differently. Mm-hmm. Not better or worse.
We weren't supposed to talk about that because I was just making it so that you could see jollof rice. But you remember, I wasn't as
you didn't make it as right, but it was good. It was subtle.
It's got ginger, it's got turmeric, it
was
all
subtle.
blended up that you get the pepper,
right.
Those are not in this. And actually, what you were eating, this jollof rice is the typical jollof rice.
Okay. So look, more like the jollof rice that we had at that event that day. That you were like,
a lot of people don't typically put vegetables in their jollof rice or even blend it and put it in. So this flavor is more akin to your plain jollof rice, but normally I will add other things. Not that it's a deviation from how Ghanaians make it. That's how they make it a lot of times. But some folks do not put all that in there. But I will put the ginger and the turmeric and the peppers and blend it all up and then make my gravy. So there was some missing ingredients the way I normally make it. But,
so we have Leah is watching. Say hi to Leah.
Hey Leah, how are you, Leah?
Leah hasn't met Ami yet. That's gonna happen very soon. She's probably gonna be with us at Miyagi. Okay. I think she's gonna stop by Miyagi. I sent the response to your request twice and it didn't work. Ooh.
Uh-oh. Well, still coming
That is
through.
weird. Anyway. Girl, send me my money.
You're so silly. But this is what we're gonna be doing on the 23rd. I'd love to see everybody come out.
Would you like some water or something?
No. Are you acting like I'm drunk or something?
No, it's not. Look, she said hi. It's not that. No, but I'm just like, I know that you're not a drinker.
Yeah, no.
Like,
if I was
right.
like feeling,
I know that you're not a drinker, and I'm like, and I'm cognizant of the fact that because I am not a drinker, like, right, like I'm not a drinker either, and so I'm like, I'm always extra careful about serving people cocktails and things of that nature. So I'm always trying to pump some wine. It sounds delicious, she says. It is delicious, and like the skin was just right. She put it in the oven. I have photos of the brushing with the sauce and all of the temperings that happen to that. They'll definitely be on Facebook, but I'm certain they'll be on the
my plate and start eating.
Look, you sell your food, ma'am. Look, you sell your food.
We are talking about,
but it's good, eating. and like this is the crazy part, because people will be eating where they can. It wasn't hot, like the rice wasn't hot
because we were taking pictures.
But it was good. It's still good. Like how you get certain like shrimp fried rice, and you can eat it cold because the flavors are just there, and you don't miss the heat. It wasn't cold, like cold in the refrigerator. It was like mildly warm, and I was like, I was making noises.
Yes, she was.
I was like, licking my fingers and all kind of stuff. So. Amen for the taste test. We did a taste test today, and that's like, right, eat your food, honey. Look, and she tipsy, Lord. I'm not this tipsy. Yes you are. She's like
I'm a tourist. So we enjoy our food. We enjoy our food. And I eat in stages, so I'm getting hungry again.
Well, yeah, that makes perfect sense. And it was a late eat, right? So that's the how you feeling? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. You know, again, I generate my own joy, and I do it through food. I do it through cooking food and creating. So, for me, it is a Happy New Year, but I create my own happiness. So, and I'm looking, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the rest of the year.
What do you see? What do you see based on last year? I think we're turning a corner.
Yeah.
I think, who else? Somebody said that. Was that Leah that said something about a shift? Leah said something about a shift. My palms are itching.
Yeah.
Which is...
Well, I keep on getting messages that this is my year, so...
Hey.
I'm all for it. Bring it on. But I do think that there's a shift overall. I think people are becoming more aware, becoming more self-aware. The word, I don't want to use the word considerate, but
what?
I think you have to.
Look,
I think people are learning to consider other, right? Like,
which people you talking about? Because that is not what I'm experiencing.
I think people overall, when I say aware, and they're considering more than themselves, like, even I've been guilty of this, where it's just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just moving through the world.
Literally, like Leah and I literally kind of had a conversation about the survival of the fittest.
Oh, well, that too. But I'm considering my fellow human being. Like,
you do that though. We do that.
Yeah.
We do. Some of us do that more than we take care of ourselves. And that was a Libra conversation that I had earlier today, where it's like the nurturer of us is like me struggling with these people in this group for the stream team, and like, hey, I'm doing all the work for y'all because I can just do this for myself. I do it for myself.
Right.
I
so
market
the other
myself.
folks need to consider.
They're not.
That's my point.
That is where the challenge lives.
So I think I'm seeing more of that, or at least maybe for myself. Because
I love that I'm in a group of people who I'm literally gonna have to teach to be like, and I think I said that to you. Like, we need to teach people to care about each other.
Right.
Like to really, we have to teach people to really understand that there are other people involved in the circle. That, hey, if you don't pay me, I don't pay these other people who are going to come back and pay you. Right? Mm-hmm. So like restaurant stuff. You don't pay me, I don't go and pay Amma. Mm-hmm. Right? Because that's how we're really working. You don't pay me, I can't pay Amma can't pay somebody else who's probably going to come back in your restaurant and eat.
Right.
It's that.
It's a circle.
It's that simple about.
And you have to consider. And I don't think people consider. I think even those of us, I'm going to say for me anyway, that even when I'm giving,
the great unlearn.
It's like on my terms, right? I don't consider somebody else and their terms. It's just my terms, and I'm doing it the way I want to do it. And I'm just moving the way, and I'm like, wait, you got to consider the other people around you. What does it mean to be aware of the other people around you? You start to move a little differently because you've brought something or somebody else into the grand scheme of how you're moving. So I think, for me anyway, I'm considering more, and I'm seeing that on a larger scale too. And I don't want to bring politics and all that.
No, you have to, because it's a part of the reason why we're moving the way that we move. Unfortunately,
but, yeah,
I don't want to make this like that kind of podcast, but it's a us conversation, and everything is affecting us.
Yeah.
Like let's not pretend like you didn't wake up on January 1st to an increase in something. You woke up like I woke up to an increase in rent. Mm-hmm. I woke up to an increase in Lyft rides. I woke up to an increase in some random like credit card fee for processing. Like I got all of these notifications on January 1st. And I was like, I'm gonna die. That's how I felt. I was like, I am already being swallowed. I've been carrying business bills in addition to my regular rent for the whole year, and have not yet escaped 2025. Like Q4 has not ended for me.
Right. I think some people, we've definitely brought some things with us into 2026 from 2025, and that first week of January was crazy.
Yeah,
everything that was
the
happening.
full moon was kooky as fuck.
Everything was just.
I think I laid in bed January 1st. I didn't get out of bed. Jesus told me to stay in the bed. He was like, don't worry about it. Go to the bathroom, get a snack, drink some water. Just drink water. Don't get out the bed.
I think I even made a post. I'm like, I am so sluggish. I was like,
energy was low.
Mentally tired, physically tired. And I was like, I don't have time to be sluggish going into 2026. But there was a lot going on too. I mean, a lot of paradoxes.
Turns out you should never sue the driver.
So,
space.
I mean, I'm thinking about the monks, the
sound is clear, perfect.
20 monks that then went to 19. But anyway, even considering that peace walk, and seeing how
peace walk
people, the 20 monks that have been walking across, girl, bye.
What?
You really haven't been on. Okay, no, I see that you really are.
No, like I'm really
yes,
okay. So I'm really on Instagram.
Months.
I'm really on Instagram. I really post. I really hang the fuck out on Threads. Right? I really do hang out on Threads. I check in on Instagram. I go to the group for the stream team. I bitch at them. And then I'm trying.
There's a whole bunch of other stuff happening.
Yeah.
And so you've got these 20 monks that came from where? I don't know. But they're Buddhist monks. And they decided to walk from Texas to Washington, D.C. With their trusted dog, Aloka. And what I thought first started out as like photo ops and just turning into some kind of celebrity
marketing
thing.
campaign.
Yeah, just like
is a real
missing the point of them walking for peace.
It's a real rooted situation.
Yes, it's a real rooted situation. At least for the monks, it is. I don't know about the people experiencing it, but at least for the monks. And
I'm gonna push this up a little bit so we both in the frame.
I think more and more as we see the crazy happening around us, this walk for peace is making more and more sense, and I think it's resonating with people differently now. What I felt was, you remember in what was it? What's the guy's name? Here.
Thank you.
Forrest Gump. So remember when he was running? He just started running across the country, and then he had people that started running with him.
Yes.
Okay. So that's what I expected to see with the monks, that at some point people would be walking with the monks, right? And I didn't see that. I just saw photo ops, and one person brought, no, really. I have a thing about people who carry their dogs, or put their dogs in strollers. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, dogs are meant to walk on all fours. They're dogs. And then people put them in baby strollers.
Right.
They're human babies. It's just weird to me. I find it really unsettling. But anyway, the whole point is to walk for peace. And somebody came with a stroller and said, for when the dog gets tired. I'm like, the dog will lay down when the dog gets tired, when the monks lay down. Anyway, so it was weird. We were doing our American thing. It was just weird to me. And I'm like, where are the people who are understanding what they're doing and picking up the mantle and walking with them? I mean, they're not coming to Chicago, right? And I really don't have the resources to find them on their way going, or I would be there. I would be walking with the monks. But I heard now or saw, and you don't know what's real these days. It could have been AI, but South Carolina, they're planning on making it to South Carolina either today or tomorrow or sometime by the end of the week. But there are people that are planning to pick up the mantle.
The peace
and
walk. So
yeah. So one of the monks, they started out as 20.
Leah says she hasn't seen anything of them in a while.
Oh, every day. Well, but then again, maybe my algorithm is showing
What do they
them
do?
every day.
They're walking.
They're walking for peace. And so it started out as 20, and then there was a car accident, and one of them got injured and actually lost their leg. It's really sort of sad. Well, they're not sad. They said it's just a sacrifice that was made, you know. They forgave the driver. It wasn't maliciously done. And their hearts are so pure and so kind and so peaceful that it's actually a ray of sunshine and hope in the midst of all the crazy that's been going on. The first week, second week of January, and I don't want to dwell on the negativity.
Okay.
That
Look, okay,
it's not helpful. But
that
anyway.
is fair that you do not want to dwell because we're
so when
staying
you say
in
how
the,
do we feeling, you know, how am I
how are
feeling
you
in
feeling?
2024? I mean 2026.
She said 2024. I got to go back.
Cautious, if that makes sense. Cautious optimism. I don't know. Because I think in the midst of even all the negativity, people's eyes are being opened. People are being made to become aware of things going on in this country and around the world, quite frankly. So we just have to see. We'll see how this year continues to shake out as we move along. You know?
So wealthy people are making money.
Well, wealthy people are always making money. I mean, you know
Wealthy
what I'm saying?
people are
It's-
making lots of money, and somebody said that to me, and I thought to myself, this is how you know that we're in mentality on the wrong side of the thought, right? Because there's a idea that I think we have to carry. So today I asked you that question. I asked Leah that question. What are your numbers? Right? And I'm asking that question because I'm like, if we're on the right side of what we want, if we're on the right side of projection to reality and manifestation, my hope is that if we all have a number for what we want, that it'll keep us focused on better and adjacent. I'm getting hot because that's where the energy lives for me. It's like, I'm like, somebody told me a couple days ago that they're doing really well with their investment portfolio. Mm-hmm. And I was like, everybody's not hurting right now.
No.
Like, so, and my thought is, so let's not play into that space of drowning or poverty or lack, right? Let's play into the space of projection of abundance. Because I didn't come out of 2025 with the stride that I wanted to. Like, I didn't come out of it like that. I came out of it like, these people owe me money. Therefore, I owe some other people money. That is not how I projected the ending. And so now I'm like, okay, I'm going to get past that. Let's talk numbers and let's talk big numbers. Let's talk reality, but let's talk the steps to the bigger number so that we can project that, because that's the space that I need to live in. We need to live in that space. We need not to think about the trajectory of, oh God.
No.
Oh God.
So okay. So, and this is maybe my issue with money. I don't chase money. I believe that if you match the energy of money, it will come to you.
God.
I've never, you know what I'm saying? And when I think about wealth, I think about so many things.
Layers of what is wealth
In
mean?
addition to,
What does wealth mean?
to me, health is wealth. Like being healthy is wealth. Having loving, supportive networks, family, friends, that's wealth to me. Having a partner, you know, and that you're in love with, or that loves you, or you know, that unconditional, that's wealth to me. So I look at many things when you talk about wealth. But let's be specific. When we were talking about numbers, right? And I was like, well, the bare minimum that I need to have coming in so I can stay afloat and have my head above water. And then what does having money where you can be,
$20K or something a month?
well, that you can be a blessing to other people too. You know what I'm saying? So that's my relationship with money. It's, you know, I'm not looking, I'm going to be a billionaire. You know, I don't think in terms like that. Can I get my needs and my wants met? And can I help others that are in need or in want or whatever? Then yeah, what would it take? I've had that before. That, you know what I'm saying? Before all this madness, I've had that. So I consider that wealth. Do I need a 10-bedroom home?
No.
No, I don't need that. I just want to be comfortable, you know, and have my comforts around me. I like to travel.
Comforts?
I like to travel. So
What are
I want to be able. Travel to me is a comfort, and I want to be able to travel. When I'm not able to travel, I'm not comfortable. I'm super frustrated if I can't travel.
Do you like
and travel
Chicago?
easily. I love Chicago.
Okay, I want to make
I
sure
absolutely
that I want to make
love
sure
Chicago.
that stands, because I was talking to someone recently and they were like, you know, people who travel a lot probably don't like the city they live in, and I'm like,
That's
no,
not true. That's just not true.
I'm like, no. There's so much
you can do in
from a
Chicago.
curiosity standpoint. I think that it's fair to say that people should see other parts of the world and should be excited about moving around.
Yeah. I mean, comforts to me is being able to go out and listen to music. Like, I didn't get a chance to go and see Mesa. I'm pissed. Okay, I wanted to go see her.
Yeah, I missed a
So
lot.
that's
I missed
a comfort
lot of,
that I did
missed
not
a lot
get.
of live shows last year.
I didn't.
Wasn't happy about that.
Yeah, but shoot, Mesa was here, what, yesterday, day before yesterday, whenever that was, the 11th or whatever. I'm very aware of the date.
Mesa
Because
comes
I
a
didn't-
lot.
I did not get a chance to see
I
her.
pray that she comes back in the summer.
So I want money where I can go do what I want to do. I couldn't see Grace Jones when she came to Ravinia. That pissed me off. That's an idol of
I
mine.
turned that ticket down.
You turned it down.
I did turn
You
it down.
you didn't, and you
I
didn't.
did.
You turned it down.
We didn't. I and I weren't friends then.
Yeah, we were.
No, we weren't.
What? Yeah, we were.
I mean, we had met, but we weren't hanging out like we hang out consistently then.
She can't. When did we start?
We started hanging out in like August.
It was August.
It was definitely, it was like late July, early August.
We were. I've been. Okay, so
We've been around each other, but
I was coming to you on Tuesdays.
you were coming to me on Tuesdays. It started in August.
You sure?
Absolutely.
Did I drive?
Are
okay.
you sure?
So when did she come? Did she come in July? Or did
They
she
were
come
either. It was either June. I think it was June.
She came in June.
They were here in June. It was her and Janelle Monáe.
Maybe it was June. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
Yep.
So
I turned it down.
I would have been there.
Your
But
friend would have.
I would have been there. Anyway, so I couldn't go. All right, because
Grace was amazing. Leah was there.
Leah, when did she come?
It was June, wasn't it,
Okay.
Leah? I think it was June.
Okay.
I think it
Well,
definitely was June.
I missed it. That's a comfort.
She's like, fuck y'all, I wasn't there.
I wasn't there. That was a comfort. Not being able to get Mesa tickets pissed me off. So being able to do the things that I want to do, see the things that I want to see,
Do what I want to do.
be where I want to be.
Where I want to be.
Yeah, you
Go
know.
where I want to go.
So that's
where I wanna
what I
be.
consider to be wealth. That, you know.
Cause I'm a woman.
So that maybe I could put a monetary number to that, but that just being able to do what I want to do, the things that bring me joy.
June 14th, she said she was there.
Okay.
I told you it was in June.
The other thing that brings me joy, when you say, do you like your city? I love Chicago. I love the lakefront. And let's talk about the fact that they're trying to stop people from going to the lakefront. Anyway, so that's
don't
a
anyway
joy
it.
for me to walk the lakefront.
Don't anyway it.
And I couldn't because I had to work because things were taken away. So
Privilege. Somebody would say privilege was taken away.
well, privilege was taken away. I want my privilege back, and I'm not apologizing for that at all. I want my privilege back. I want to be able to do what I want to do, when I want to do it, how I want to do it, where I want to do it.
Okay, so this is the question. What things were taken from you in the shift that you are grateful to have had taken?
Oh,
Like, you know, like somebody would be like, girl, I used to buy shoes all the time. Shoes was my thing.
so
Or sunglasses was one
okay,
of my
I'm
things.
a Taurus. We like fine things. So clothes for me, I like.
Shopping.
I don't like shopping.
Okay.
I like fine things.
But you said
Okay?
clothes.
That's two different. You know, some people just shop to shop or go window shop. I hate shopping, as a matter of fact. I can't stand it. Let's go shopping. No, thank you. But when
Quality.
when I want something, or I like to look good. So if I do see something in the window that I like, or if I'm going somewhere and I have a vision of what I would like to wear,
Style-wise.
then I want to be able to do that, right? But you can be excessive, and I had things in my wardrobe that still had tags on them. I didn't go anywhere. I did. So
You were buying them.
somebody sent me a Facebook post, and it was showing somebody's closet, and then like, how much money was all of this that you didn't really even need? You know, maybe I wouldn't be in the situation. Maybe I would have had savings, you know, that could have carried me along, whereas I was spending copious amounts of money on material things. So I'm happy that that was taken away. The waste. I'm not on the waste. The waste and frivolousness of
Waste and frivolous.
wasting money, wasting resources that way. Even something as simple as grocery shopping, like buying a bunch of stuff and then you don't use.
Stop. Just
and then
have.
you throw, and then it goes away. It
Just
gets
to
wasted,
have.
and you throw it away. Like 2 bags of kale that you bought, and you didn't even cook it. You know, and you just threw it away. Like, oh, it's nothing. And now you give to be able to afford a half a bag of kale.
It
You know
puts
what I'm
things
saying?
in a different
It
light.
puts
doesn't
things
it?
in a different
Perspective.
perspective.
Absolutely.
You know, so I was thinking about if I ever thought, oh, I was poor, I didn't have a lot of money, blah blah blah. Oh no, there was money coming in, and quickly going out. My partner talks about that. He says, you know, if you don't change your behavior around money and accumulation, when it comes into your hand, it's going to turn small. No amount how big it is, that amount will turn small. It's not going to it'll be small. You'll find you don't have it anymore, and you're still in need. So that has changed my understanding of how I relate to money. I've carried $25 in my pocket now for almost a week.
Congratulations.
I finally broke the 20 today because I had to get gas. But I was able to carry that $25. Matter of fact, one time I had $5 in my pocket, and I was able to keep that. I was like, nah, I'm not using that money until I know I absolutely need it. I don't need to buy this. I don't need to buy that. I don't need
a lot of things.
Right. So
like, that's how I felt. That's how I felt today when I looked and saw that Amazon issue. I was like, when was the last time you spent $146 on Amazon?
Yeah.
Right. I was like, you're getting better.
Mm-hmm. There's lots of things that I see now.
Just
random.
I'm like,
where you gonna wear it? Where you gonna do
like
it?
just random things that you would just like mindlessly do. A lot of what you simply need is being the priority. And that changes.
Yeah.
That changes the way that I feel about a lot of things. Like I'm like, I don't need this shit. Like, just mindlessly. Like the 90s and early 2000s for me were really ridiculously dumb financially. Like I was hanging out with the wrong people. I was making a lot of money in the salon, and just like going to the thrift store every Monday, just vests and ski pants and going to remember City Souls. Yep. City Souls, just buying shoes and couches and shit. Going to New York buying shit, just boots and bags and sunglasses and the Gap every week after work. Just mindless, stupid, just stupidity.
Yeah.
And then there's like the places that you lived and storage spaces that you really could have had. Like, we probably could have had like several properties based on how much money you had in storage spaces with records and furniture and the shit that you purchased all these years. You just holding.
Mine was aesthetics. I'm like getting my nails done. Like, don't let me chip. Yeah, the smallest chip. I'm like, I can't live with that. And I'm like going to get I haven't got my nails done. I don't know how long. I haven't got my eyebrows. It looks like I haven't got my eyebrows done. Whatever. But I was doing all of that every week. Sometimes in the middle of the week. Like I said, don't let me get a chip. And now I'm like, nah. Like, or even just food and beverages, and like now it's like, where's the water? I can do with water. I'm good. Let me. And matter of fact, it's better for you. You know what I'm saying? So I drink water instead. Like today when you said you want to pop, I'm like, you know what? You haven't had pop in a while because all you've been doing is drinking water.
Just great.
Whenever said you want anything, nope. Water. That's all I need. So, I mean, those are the things that I think there's been a shift in that regard. Like, I don't need all the things that I thought I needed. And nor do I want all of the things that I used to want.
What do you want?
Now?
Yeah.
I'm not going to swear. Peace of mind. I mean, I want peace of mind.
I don't know why I thought you were going to say motherfucking...
What you thought I was saying?
Peace of motherfucking mind.
That's what I was going to say. I mean some motherfucking mind. That's what I was going to say. I need peace of mind. And that's saying a lot. Because when some things, if I have to go without, disturbs my peace. You know what I'm saying? I want peace of mind. I want peace of mind. Yeah, I don't even know. I can go into all the details of what that means. I just want peace of mind. That's it. And if money, having more money than I have now, brings that peace of mind, then so be it. And it will, because it does. Because right now, there's certain things that I want to do that I can't do. So it's literally disturbing my peace. I can't say enough. Like not being able to travel, not being able to go back to my mother country, Ghana, and that's disturbing my peace, like on a daily basis, all day. So, I want peace of mind.
She ate her paychecks and took trips. That's fine. Ate really well. Traveled.
Mm-hmm.
What is peace of mind?
Bought a whole bunch of stuff. That doesn't mean I had peace of mind though. But at this point, I want peace of mind.
I don't worry like I used to because I've been tested and I passed. Like, I'm just like, you've done these things before. The outcome has not always been quite in your favor, but you survived.
Well, I would say then it was in your favor to not survive.
Well, look.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To not survive.
Right. Right.
So I think it was always in your favor. And that's, so understanding that, what you're saying there is what keeps me going. Because again, yeah, I've been where I'm at.
I've been through some shit before.
And
I've managed.
And I survived.
I've managed.
Could it looked a little different, but
yeah,
it was still it was a trial. It was a tribulation. I mean, it was, and it looked different, but I got through it. And any trials and tribulations that I'm going through now,
no regrets.
I have a different mindset around it. So, I mean, I could be somewhere in a corner all balled up and just...
I had that moment last. That was 2024 for me. It was like towards the end, right at the end, I was like, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? I don't know what's going to happen. I'm so scared, God. I'm so scared. And God was like, boom, get it together.
Yeah, no, I don't, I have faith. I keep the faith. And even when I went through those other trials and tribulations, I kept the faith. So that's why I'm like, I'm good. I'm okay. My situation could be a whole heck of a lot worse than it is. We just sat here and ate honey hot chicken that I cooked, that I bought. You know what I'm saying? Not like it. You know what I'm saying? So everything, all is well. Through it all, I'm just like, all is well. And things will get better. They'll stabilize. They'll normalize. But
I don't want this to be normal.
Well, when I say things will normalize, I don't mean that, they'll get back to a normal state that I'm used to. I don't want to stay at this state. But I'm okay. I'm not suffering, I just don't have peace of mind. That's all.
What is going to give you peace of mind?
Oh, I said it. Doing the things that I want to do.
Traveling.
And do the things that I need to do. Even things that I need to do. There are things that I need to do that I can't do right now. So once I get to a point where I can do the things that I need to do as well, that's peace of mind. But right now, there are things that I have, like you said, I have financial obligations that I can't address right now. So I don't have any peace of mind.
Yeah.
That's all. But it's coming, and I'm very clear that the things that have been taken off my plate, things that have been cut, doors that have been closed, like literally slammed in my face, it's like, okay, it's keeping me where I'm supposed to be going so that I will reap the abundance and the peace of mind that I want and need, quite frankly. So,
what planes are you jumping out of this year?
When you say planes,
so like the uncomfort. What are you preparing to do to create the shift, or to put yourself in different positions so that you can gain what you want? Because you want something.
Well, yeah.
What are you preparing to do to shift your trajectory?
Well, I think I'm doing that now. I'm staying committed to my projects. I'm making the connections that I need to make. I'm not hesitating to ask for support. There was a time where I would not have done that. I'm not making myself so scattered. Like this, like I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. I'm not doing that. If there's one plane that I'm required to jump out of, then I just want to jump out. I'm like the pretty rainbow plane over there. I don't need to be jumping out of that plane, right? So being more focused and remaining faithful. I mean, those are the things. And
Consistently.
Consistently. Like you were saying, getting up in the morning and instead of
regimes,
scrolling, the first thing I do is take care of what you need to take care of. If that means putting yourself out there, marketing yourself, those types of things that I'm not used to or sometimes can feel uncomfortable. Like even now, like before I'm like, we're on live? Wait, nah. And I'm like, just do it. Just do it. Because you have something to say, people want to hear it, and it gives you exposure.
I need and I need that, because I have, and people are like, you're always live, and I'm like, I always have something that I need to say. And I've always allowed that space of regret for not saying what I need to say and being who I want to be in front, like completely being, not being inhibited or like held back or disingenuous. And like a lot of me doing these types of things, just like, hey, let's go live. Let's talk. Let's create that community feeling, even if it's just like one or two people that see it. Let's create that. Absolutely. We're gonna make it. Let's create the narrative that says, we have all of these things that we know are challenging, but somebody is gonna look back at this and be like, that was my friend, right? Or this person spoke something into me that allowed me to be fueled and to be inspired and to be whole, even though shit was looking bleak.
Yep.
Like something has to stand. Like, our cooking situations and just staying creative regardless. Like, how do you keep doing? I keep creating because it keeps me balanced. I can't, there's certain things that I have to start doing that I'm not quite doing, but I'm also like, every year around this time, I put a lot of emphasis on content. And last year I did that, and it did what it needed to do. It planted the seeds for March, April, May, June, July, August, September, and all the way around. So I'm like intentional about doing that, but I have to jump out some more planes. Like the planes I jumped out last year, I could have been far more aggressive about.
Well, I got to jump out of the plane of rest. Like
the right planes. I jumped out of some planes, but I don't feel like I jumped out of the planes that I needed to. I did not surround myself with the people who make me most uncomfortable, like administrations and general managers, and in rooms with investors and people who could change my trajectory based on pitch. And that's what my challenge is for this year, is to just be like, I need to be in the room. I need to be uncomfortable. I need people to ask me what I'm doing. I need to make sure that it's so clear. Like our session today was like, this is this. It's on a board. I need to explain it to you. Does it make sense? This is what it is. This is what I have to say to people. I cannot hold this anymore. I need people to pay attention so that I can run that drill and do that to people who can help. And like last year, I was just like, I can't believe people don't get this. And I'm like, these people are not supposed to get it.
Right. You got to get in the room where it matters. Where it matters. Well, I guess that's what I've been doing too. I mean, I think I don't even know, I'm not going to say played it safe. I didn't play at all. Having a nonprofit and knowing that the only way a nonprofit will grow is with funding. And I didn't write not one grant, you know what I'm saying? So it doesn't make any sense, right? How do you expect these things to take foot, to take off if you're not doing what you know you need to do, you know? So doing those things now, being really super intentional about it, like follow through.
What stopped you last year?
You not even just last year. The last decade.
I'm just saying I can't account for it because I didn't know you like I know you today. What was the thing last year?
I think it would be lack of intentionality. I think the other thing is dealing with imposter syndrome, you know, like, can I live up to what I'm saying I am doing or that I want to do? You know, lack of faith in my own self, that kind of thing. You know, like being like, and I know I can do it because I've done it before. I've done it for others, but are you going to do it for yourself? You know, that kind of thing. So,
like, I caught myself today. I was like, you're going from this person who you literally drug the last quarter. You know who it is. Mm-hmm. Who I was just like, I'm like, I keep trying to drag people. I keep trying. Like, I went back in the group for my stream team, and I'm like, why are you dragging people to do what they don't want to do? You have these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 people who really want to do what you're interested in, online at least. Don't spend time convincing people who don't stop trying to create some passion for people who aren't passionate. You have goals. You have things that you want to achieve,
and find the right people that can help you achieve those goals.
I felt it. I was like, why are you trying to convince these people to be down with you? Because you need help? Because I do. I'm like,
of course.
I need help. I need people to want, but I need people to be passionate naturally. And like, I'm like, I know what this means. Mm-hmm. Either these people are like, we love what you're doing enough to do it for free. Like you are, basically, in some capacities. There are things that we're doing with the intention of making money. Mm-hmm. We're in it with the risk of not making money, right? But we're vested in continuing to do it, absolutely. Right? And then you have people that you're like, oh, when the check shows up, I know that I'll be able to pay you, and you'll show up, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm not a fan. And I know those people are employees, right? Like, we have a lot of employee conversations,
right?
Where we're like, oh no, you just pay them and they're gonna be there. Mm-hmm. It's not gonna be, hey, let's do this thing. Okay, let's get the wheels turning and see what happens. No, you have to pay them. Though it puts everything in a different perspective. But I'm like, I don't even want to be around people who are not passionate enough to jump out of planes and not have the understanding of what's going to happen after you jump. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't want to be around people who are just like, whoa,
then they're not.
It's not that thing. Like, I'm like, my tolerance for that this year, I'm just like, I'm not going to ask twice.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. I can't. You already know. I came in like, oh, hell no. Don't do that. You cut people like that off. The other thing too is things that have fallen away. Like, again, things that have fallen away, or I've realized, oh, you're doing something, or
who's hungry, who's scared, who's a little crazy.
Right.
I'm sitting in this motherfucker like, you are nuts. You wake up and you literally are so passionate that sometimes you just go from the bedroom to the bathroom, right in that room, and I'm like, here, put this out, do this, do this, do this. You got to keep the machine rolling. You got to keep your visibility. You got to keep it. Now I'm like, no, now you got to put this shit on the website. That was our meeting today. Structure, shift. You put the shit out. Don't watch the shit. Leave the shit. Go over here. Clean this. Do this. And it's like, and I'm like, you still don't know where the dimes are coming from. You don't know where the nickels are coming from. And I'm like, I have to do this work with the intention of understanding that they are coming. Mm-hmm. I have to do this work, and I have to build this narrative. I told my buddy in Italy today, I was like, where are you in social media that you weren't? Mm-hmm. And she was like, LinkedIn. And I was like, why are you there? She was like, because that's where the founders are. Mm-hmm. That is where the funders are. And I was like, I'm trying to tell people I care about, like, get your ass on LinkedIn and like project to these people so they can see you and get curious about what your needs are, and then pull their asses out of LinkedIn and bring them to a Zoom meeting. Mm-hmm. Like, let's all hold each other accountable in that space. If I have to push people, I want to push people that I know really want it. Mm-hmm. We all really want it. We have an it that we really want.
And I think also, too, things had to fall away because I was very comfortable. So that, okay, if I don't, if it doesn't, Now it's like, girl, if you don't, I don't know. And time's running out. So you gotta, I think things had to be made uncomfortable for me to see what's important, what needs to be done. So, and I'm doing those things,
It's not easy. And we have a lot of distractions, a lot more distractions than ever before to me. Like, I wake up every day and I have to remind myself when I go, because I have a understanding that it's like, okay, you wake up in the morning and I go, check your emails first. Then you're gonna go to Instagram and look around. Mm-hmm. Then you're gonna go to Threads. Then you're probably gonna go to Facebook. And before you turn over to get out of the bed, you have to create one post for each. Mm-hmm. And there's a strategy. Lux Listenings needs this. Fathom DJ needs this. The other shoe sites need that. Facebook page needs some social shit. And then get out of the fucking bed and do something else. Mm-hmm. Because if I don't, I'll be like, I found myself, if I don't get up and go to my desk at 9 o'clock, then it'll be 11. Mm-hmm. And I've scrolled.
Oh, I can't. Facebook is the devil. I swear to God it is. I can't. I'm like, no. So
and it keeps, like, you can see it. I can see the, like, just engrossed, like, how it just...
It can pull you in. Not only do you have people's posts, but then you have reels and you have stories.
Right.
It takes you over here to TikTok and then back or Instagram. I mean, you could be all over the place. And, again, none of it is making you any money. None of it. It's just a time suck, right? So I try to give myself, I don't, like, sometimes in the morning I won't even take my phone with me to the bathroom. Like, it'd be, that's just not smart. If I don't have the time, that's not the place, because you'll look up and you've just spent almost 45 minutes or so, sitting there scrolling. So, yeah, I do it maybe when I'm in the car just to break the monotony a little. I might scroll, and that's not very long. You know what I'm saying? It's just long enough to see, oh, did somebody respond to something that I've put out there, or I will check my email. I'm being far more diligent with that because there's people that I'm waiting to hear back from, right? So, it's more what's going to get you to that space of peace of mind. I have to be about that. And so
Diligently.
that's what I've been doing. Like in the mornings now, I take somebody to work, and then I spend 2 hours or so working on one of my projects, you know, and then I can move on to making the money that, you know, brings in the daily bread. But the money that's going to bring me the peace of mind is, I have to be very intentional about that. Because like you said, that's planting seeds. It's not here yet.
Leah says LinkedIn has been challenging for her. I've gotten engagement consistency issues, low engagement. Threads, IG, TikTok have gotten me actual sales. Now continuing to work on my language and particular clientele. I love how IG lets me post on FB. Just getting strategies.
So,
I can't sell one T-shirt to save my life. I sold one T-shirt for Lux Listenings this quarter. The Jazzy Soulfulness T-shirt. I sold one. And what I noticed since I've been going live and using the stream elements, you see the auto post and links, the engagement, people are going to the sites. So that's great, because that's where my challenge has been. How to get people out of Instagram or how to get people off of these sites to go and at least look at Lux Listenings, to look at Fathom DJ. So they're doing that, but they're not purchasing. They did purchase tickets for the event, right? So I think we probably have maybe 4.
Yeah, but that's low. That's very low.
And I don't know if, you know, like now we have some content.
Right. So
Like we have some content. I want to get to the point where people are curious and at least going to other sites to look at things and not just being like Facebook. Oh yeah, I saw you do that on Facebook. I didn't check. The curiosity of people isn't there. And like if you put it, oh, I saw it on Facebook. Oh, I just looked at it and then I kept scrolling.
Yeah. And I think what you said though too is getting out of the familiar space of the people that just like your stuff and then don't go any further. So, you know, like I used to be, when I was on Facebook, it was like friends or maybe friends of friends. Skip that public. You know what I'm saying? You have to go public. You got to get out of that because they're not doing anything.
So, yeah. And so that's what gets me. That's what's been getting me, like, in one of my regimes now in the morning is, like, I go through my process and then I go to the desk and I go to TikTok. No, I'm sorry. I go to Twitch and I play music on Twitch. So random people pop up in my Twitch streams and they're looking at the I don't know any of these people, right? So this is me going, get uncomfortable, put yourself out somewhere every day where a general group of people can listen to music and get those streams and be curious. But that, like, somewhere in this February and March, I gotta target a group of people that I'm meeting on LinkedIn and, like, either try to convince them to take meetings with me. Like, there's a group of general managers that I have to, like, figure out how to get in front of them, like how to get to this general manager space, get to these marketing managers so that I can project at least and pitch these options, in addition to this like funding non-for-profit space that I really want to, like, I got to figure out what rooms I need to be in and who I need to be like meeting and creating some kind of pipeline for these other parts, because I really have to get one contract for my team. That's what I really want to put these people to work.
Yeah.
Including myself. Put these people to work because they want to DJ in places that I have a really keen understanding of the direction I want my gift musically to go in. Everybody else just wants to play. And so I'm like, if I can put you in places where you can do what you want to do, and I can be that specialist in places that I really want to be in and be able to create those relationships so that it works that way, that will satiate that need. And then this other part of it, the not-for-profit, and really getting behind that space and etching those workshops and getting those people going, that's what I really, really want to focus on. Like making those things make sense for that bigger, what does that look like for me? Like 53. I really need it to look like this year. Like,
right. I mean, yeah. It's, you're talking intentionality. That's all. You know, being very intentional about what you're doing. Being specific and being diligent.
Because I'm like, Lord, I just like, otherwise.
Oh, you're wasting time. I mean, if you're not doing any of those.
Otherwise, I'm like, what is that thing that would make me happier than what I want to do? Like, I don't know what that other thing is. No. Like, oh, I'm just going to be happy just working somebody's average ass job. And
oh my God.
Like, Leah and I had that conversation today, and everybody is like, you want me to do this thing for you?
Yeah, like my son keeps on saying, he's like, you got to go back and work. And, you know, I'm glad those doors, I'm not even sorry to say it, that those doors aren't opening for a reason, because I don't belong there. You know what I'm saying?
That was hard for me last year. It was like these last 2 years where I have tried to assert myself to get jobs have been really hard on me.
Yeah, I can't
like
even,
I feel so much more at peace not trying to force myself into spaces that don't fit. Because I was doing that. I was like, oh, I just need a job. I just need to.
I mean, I'm a consultant. I'm a grant writer, you know, and those things have been very lucrative for me, but it also prevented me from doing other things that I'm extremely passionate about. So if I'm
like
busy,
cooking.
Yeah, cooking, or if I'm writing grants for somebody else, I'm not writing grants for my nonprofit organization. Then if I'm not doing that, then that my school is not thriving. The projects that I want to do overseas are not going to happen. And, you know,
priority.
And I am not anybody's employee anymore. I can't. I just, even when I was sending out resumes, I'm like, really? You want to go in and punch a clock? Are you going to answer to somebody? I mean, I just.
It's a huge
as
difference.
A consultant, I can do it, but I'm not.
It's a huge difference working for people and working with them.
People, I need to work with people. I am, the days of working for somebody are over, and they've been over for a minute now. So going backwards, and you know, I'm a forward.
You need anything?
Backwards. I will take some water though.
I got you.
I am, you know, so I don't. You know, I don't go backwards. If somebody needs a consultant, a grant writing consultant, then fine, I'm there for you. But my priority and the majority of my time needs to be for the projects that I've put into play. Yeah. So, and I think everything that's falling away is creating the space for me to do just that. So I think I will see the efficacy of my work and my efforts soon. So that's, you know.
How much time would you say you spend in the grant writing space per week?
Oh, right now, none. But I'm creating that space now.
Can I put some chlorophyll in your water?
Sure.
Thank you.
Things are shifting in a way that I now have time to do that. You know, so I can spend 2 hours a day looking for grants, you know, writing the communique to go to the, I'm like, we need a communique. I'm like, I will draft the communique for the leadership in Ghana and Burkina, for the the Global Partners Initiative project that I'm doing, right? Now I can do some more research, United Nations site, UNESCO, for the projects that I want to do across West Africa with the slave castles. You know, like, I can do that now. You know, whereas before I didn't have the time. I didn't have the space and time to do it. So things are shifting and setting themselves up, and I see movement in those areas. So I'm encouraged. I'm moving in that area, that direction.
I'm glad to hear that. It's so my gratefulness. I was telling Leah earlier today, I'm like, you've been chiseling away at this group of people who really get it. And the group of people that I was in before really frustrated me. Like, I was like, it's like, you know, we don't all have to be on the same page, because that would be ridiculous. Mm-hmm. But having people around you who get this is what I'm passionate about. This is the reason why I'm doing the things that I do.
Yeah.
How can we assist each other in any capacity? Just in the space of, like, it's really more so just about having people who acknowledge what you're trying to do. It's not that everybody has to help, because that might not be a realistic thing, but acknowledge and support the direction that you're heading.
Well, support is help. That's what I'm going to say. You want people that can help you get to where you're going. You or what you want. You need that. And that's really all that matters to me. I'm not, all that other stuff is noise. It's noise. And I've always been one, oh no, I'm not dragging anybody anywhere. I'm not. I can't even tell you, and I'm not. I am not.
You know,
I am not.
It's been scary for me, just like the idea of, like, you're really alone about what you want to do.
Well, I mean,
yikes. And now I'm literally like mid like maybe like July. I was just like, you know what?
I need people who are gonna support.
I gotta try.
Yeah, and because I know I can't do it by myself. You know, I'm very clear about that. You need people who can support you. You need resources, or people have resources that you can utilize. So, but in terms of, yeah, my interests and what I want to do are mine. I don't really expect anybody, you know, I'm not looking for a cheering squad, if that makes sense. I don't.
Yeah, it's not about cheering squad. It's just finding a group of people who are like,
I need the people who can support me.
I get it enough that I either can point you in the right direction. Even that for me. Like, I literally, like, do you get it enough to point me in the right direction?
Well, yeah, and that's support.
Yeah.
So you need people who can support you.
Yeah.
That's it.
I guess it's the same.
You know?
Because I'm really wasting a lot of time trying to explain.
Girl, why?
Yeah, no, I've really been wasting time, like, talking to people and trying to explain to them.
When they don't get it, like,
done.
Somebody came to me and wanted my help and support, and they didn't have a clear direction. Why am I trying to help? Every time I sit with you, it's like, what do we do? I'm like, what do you mean? Like what? Man, after I was just like, oh, I can't help you. I can't be bothered. You know what I'm saying? When you don't even have a clear understanding and this, that, I don't have time for that. So I'm certainly not going to engage somebody who doesn't understand what I'm trying to do. Then that means you're not the one. I'm not going to keep on explaining something. I don't even know. I will cut it so quickly because it's a waste of time. It's a complete waste of time.
It has been, time has been wasted.
Mm-hmm. And that's me wasting time. I'm not going to say somebody has wasted my time. I wasted my time messing around with somebody who doesn't get it. You know what I'm saying? And I just refuse. And I'm not saying that I've done that. I refuse. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to find like-minded people. I'm going to find people who can support what I'm doing and move me along, help move me along. So other than that, I don't even know why we're talking.
Yeah.
One of my friends was like, well, that's like using people. I'm like, well,
No, it's not.
That's not using people. See, there's
Right.
something called, oh gosh, what was it called? Something independence. Let me see. I don't know if I would have to look for it in my phone. But
My mother would
People-
die for these.
oh, I love
I'm just looking at the
the
type.
you have this pretzel thins, pretzel slims. Thin and
All the
crunchy.
look, all the
Yeah.
crunchy devilment.
But I'm not here to say I can do it by myself, all by myself, and asking for help is using people. No, it's not. That's silly if you think that.
I mean, everybody isn't supposed to have like a variance of spaces in your life. There are really people who you simply do business with. There are people who you're really just friends with.
Right.
That's not a usage. It's an understanding of, like, some people are transactional.
Mm-hmm.
Some people can do both. I can support you here and here and here. We can do these things together, and we can still have. I want to defy one of my things based on what my best friend said to me, that I was like, she was like, you can't do business with friends, and I'm like, no, it's the friends that you have.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I think you can do business with friends.
Yes, you can.
And I'm like, and at this point, we have to.
Yep.
Like, and unfortunately, I'm almost at the point where I'm like, I don't want to do business with anybody but the people that I trust, who are my friends.
Thank you.
Because I think that it is possible.
It
and
is.
I think it creates, like, I came from a group of people, my great grandparents owned a store, and their whole family worked in that store. That is not what we are being told. We are being told that you can't do business with family.
That's just
Like,
not
all
true.
of those things we're being told. And I'm like, we are having to save each other.
Mm-hmm.
That means that whole business model is like, oh, you and your uncles, your aunts, your cousins need to buy a piece of property, and everybody needs to live on that shit. And whatever that business is, everybody's pouring. That's where we came from.
That's what we came. I mean, I don't know. In this country, we preach individualism.
This divisiveness that we're
we
preaching.
don't preach tribalism or community for real. And when I say tribalism, I mean, like, I have a tribe. I have a tribe, and these are some. It's not all just sisters. It's sisters and brothers.
Yeah.
And when I say they are the wind beneath my wings, and they support me to have a soft landing each and
Excuse me.
that's, and I do business with them. You know what I'm saying? We have partnerships. We collaborate. You know, so when people say that, like you said, I don't know who your friends are.
Yeah, I don't want friends that I can't be like, this is what needs to happen and how we're gonna execute it. I don't want friends like that are just like, oh, I just come over here to hang out and be like, cool. Like, no, can we get some goals?
Right.
Can we hold each other accountable?
That
Can we
just
hold?
hang out.
Yeah, I
That's-
mean,
that's,
mindlessly.
you know,
I'm always gonna have problems being comfortable about nothingness. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you just do need to go out and not think about business and not think about, you know,
But
connections.
that's not nothingness.
And
I think it's feeding another part of you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't look at that as nothing. If I'm going out to chill and laugh and just
Fair enough.
yeah, that's
Like, I
not
felt that
nothing to
way.
me.
I felt that way in the
thi-
theater. I was like, you're here to do nothingness. And I'm like, no, I deserve to have a good time.
Yeah, I mean,
I deserve just to laugh and
I
kick
enjoy
it
it,
and
yeah.
dance and do all the things. And I've always beat myself up about that, because I'm like, oh no, you need to be working. You need to be making contacts. You got to all the time. It's like, look, I feel like that monkey
Did I
with
say
the look,
that
the monkey with the symbol.
One of the planes I'm jumping out of is rest.
Period.
Sometimes you just need to rest. There's nothing wrong with it. Matter of fact, we need that. You know.
Matter of fact,
sometimes we just need to
decompress.
So, and not feeling guilty because you're resting.
Look, I'm not about to feel guilty about these cookies I'm gonna eat.
Well, and I'm not gonna feel guilty about saying I have to go.
Amen.
Because it's almost midnight and I need my 6 hours of sleep, especially if I'm gonna do what I need to get up and do tomorrow. I need 6 hours. That's really all I need, but I need the 6 hours.
She's like, that is the requirement.
Yeah, and as it is now, I'm not at home, so I'm not going to get 6 hours. But that's okay. I won't fall to pieces with 4 hours.
Wrapping up.
But, yeah, I think all business and no play is not
unfair.
It's not really healthy. And, the other plane that I'm jumping out of only because I haven't been able to do it for a whole year just about is I need to get back to my walks. I used to do 10 miles once a week. And that's in addition to still walking outside of that, but there was every Monday was a 10-mile walk, no matter, that was my time set aside, and I haven't been able to do that since, really, I left Chicago and was traveling in early February, and I didn't get back to the middle of April, and that whole time I wasn't walking, and then when I got back, I walked for maybe a few weeks or so, and then I had to jump in a car and start driving Uber, and that all went to pot. Yeah, I just wasn't able to do it. Now I can feel it. I've been so able to feel it, and my whole body hurts. So that's something that I have to get back to. Have to be intentional, and
shake it up,
put it in.
Around.
Yeah, it has to be part of my whatever I'm doing.
Would you like a thin?
Of course. Somebody. So when I was buying them, the lady that was bringing me out, she said, "How do you like those?" And I said, "I don't think I've had them before." Really? To tell you the truth, I may have had the ginger ones before.
These are
but,
the cheats. This is how this is fat girl.
She said that it was too thin for her. She found it to be
you can eat the
too
whole
thin.
roll and don't feel
the whole roll, because what is it? It comes out to about 10 cookies maybe.
And allegedly, it's not a bunch of junk in them.
Okay,
Even
well, let's
though
see.
there's riboflavin. They're light. Yep.
Are we getting trouble?
They changed the package design. That's why I didn't know what they looked like.
All right, I can eat the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
She said maybe it was ice cream.
No,
and I said at that point it's probably like you're just crumbling it on top of
gelato.
it. Mm-hmm.
Because gelato is just as light. It's not that heavy, like dense ice cream that you make you feel like you're gonna bloat as soon as you eat it.
Mm-hmm. These are good. And I think I've had the ginger ones before. Oh, they're good.
So these are better quality. There's a Cookie Crisp at Aldi's that I've been eating to satiate me because I haven't been to Trader Joe's. You can tell the difference in the quality of the ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
These are light and yummy. You get 1,000 of them and just like, I didn't do myself too bad.
They're good.
Well, anyway, it's been fun, guys.
Yes, it has. Oh my God. These will have me. These cookies will have me